And you've got some kind of breaking news you want to share with our viewers about the Democrats helping rhinos out. Tell us what you could share.
Well, we're starting to hear a Democrat movement to mobilize Democrat votes in Wyoming to rescue and salvage the political career of Liz Cheney, of all people. I mean,
the walls are closing in on Matt Gaetz as another one of the congressman's wingmen agrees to cooperate with the feds. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence. A former Florida shock jock who ran with Matt Gaetz has pleaded guilty to federal charges and agreed to cooperate in the ongoing underage sex operation involving the congressman. The man, commonly known as Big Joe Elliott, was busted on several federal charges to which he accepted a plea agreement on January 18th. Elliott was accused of selling more than $5,000 worth of the ADHD medication Adderall without a license or medical purpose. Elliott also admitted to facilitating around $6,000 in bribes and kickbacks from a contractor to a Florida public official. In exchange for the bribe, the public official worked out a deal where the contractor could inflate invoices for work that it performed and essentially pocket the difference in cash. So who was that public official, you ask? That public official happened to be Joel Greenberg. If you recall, Greenberg is the disgraced Florida tax official currently cooperating with the feds in hopes of reducing the underage sex trafficking charges to which he pleaded guilty last year. Well, it also happens that Elliott is his longtime best friend. And, of course, Greenberg is said to be the supplier of the underage women to Gaetz. Now, according to the Daily Beast, Elliott knew intimate details about the teenage girl who was paid for sex by the group and actually texted what essentially amounted to a confession that they were scrambling to try and cover up details about their sex with a 17-year-old from the feds. And it sounds like Elliott's in a pretty good position right now as he may not see a day in jail. Full immunity could be on the table. Elliott's plea agreement requires him to cooperate with the government in other prosecutions, including possibly testimony before the grand jury and in court. In exchange, Elliott will not be formally charged by the grand jury and has a shot at significantly reducing his sentence. He will also enjoy immunity from any other federal offenses known to the U.S. Attorney's Office relating to the two crimes. Hence, Gaetz' mess. Now, this comes a week after Matt Gaetz' ex-girlfriend testified before a grand jury and was granted full immunity. You don't get full immunity without having airtight receipts. Here's how things are likely going. The feds snagged Greenberg when he knew that he was got and he'd be facing a mandatory minimum of 12 years in prison. Greenberg decided to sing about a host of things in hopes of getting his sentence reduced. Greenberg knew that Elliott knew about the underage sex ring and may have participated. So Greenberg gave up Elliott, who sung about other criminal dealings, and now Elliott, knowing he got, is willing to sing about underage sex trafficking. This is just how it works. The feds don't necessarily care about the Adderall or the contractor kickbacks, but because they want leverage against Elliott, the feds are using those charges to squeeze him into squealing on Gaetz. The government wants to have an airtight case before they take down the congressman, and I can appreciate that. And you can't tell me that Gaetz isn't scared in this moment. But I want to know what you think. Given this new development, will Gaetz try to distract, or is he going to keep quiet and essentially mount a defense? You let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.